connected.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Bridges, and I am the Content Production Manager at Sena. I've also been selected to road race in Royal Enfield's Build, Train, Race program. I started riding motorcycles with dirt bikes, and then when I started at Sena almost 6 years ago, they said you basically need to go get your MSF course and your motorcycle license if you're going to ride around and shoot motorcycles. Basically the next weekend I went out and bought my first Craigslist bike, and from that point on, about 6 years ago of legally riding, I've fallen head over heels in love with motorcycles. Build, Train, Race started last year with 4 women selected to build and then race flat track bikes. This year is the first year that we are also doing road race bikes. So I will actually be on a racetrack and turning this Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 into hopefully a pretty competitive race bike. There were a couple hundred women that interviewed for this with Royal Enfield, and I was super lucky to have been selected. There's only 7 of us for road racing and 9 that are doing flat track. So to be selected, and especially working in the industry, I think is a huge blessing. The next step in the Build, Train, Race program is to go train. So this bike is going to get picked up basically in a matter of hours, and we are going to start training on the racetrack. I'm very excited. That'll be the first time that I've gotten to even ride this thing now that I've turned it into what it is. And then we actually go race against each other. We will be part of the Moto America circuit, so we have a couple races throughout the country and a couple trainings as well. So I'm excited to finally get to ride this machine that I've really worked hard on. For me, motorcycles are kind of my sanctuary and my space to kind of get my head right. And I think it's been proven even more so during this whole process, where if I'm having a really difficult time with something that's going on with this build bike, I'll just put my helmet on, throw some music on my Sena, and just go basically ride off into the sunset, and it's just my version of decompressing. Some of the biggest things that I had to overcome was a lot of time. I mean, working full-time at Sena, doing freelance stuff, and then coming home every night and spending late nights in the garage working on this bike. It was a lot of time. And then for me, also to ask for sponsorships was a really hard pill to swallow when usually I'm sitting on the other end of that at Sena. It was kind of an interesting process, and I also learned a lot about myself, that this fear of digging into a motorcycle and electrical, like, I shouldn't have it, I can do it. And I'll definitely customize another bike.